This cruise travel feature is brought to you by Not Just Travel.
Hi, I'm Zara Janjua, a TV presenter who has spent many years travelling all around the world, but I have never been on board a cruise ship. So I'm here on board the Norwegian Prima, the newest cruise ship in the world, to have my very first cruise experience and find out what the industry is all about.
I really want to find out just why, well, over 2 million Brits will choose to go on a cruise this year. What is it that they love about cruise? So as someone who has never cruised before, I've never even considered it, I didn't know what to expect, but it does feel a little bit special to be on the newest cruise ship in the entire world. And so we've just arrived and we've come here into the atrium, which is very much the centre of the ship. And as you can see, there's this beautiful lighting. It stretches down over 3 floors with some beautiful stairs. People are sitting, enjoying the bars, having a coffee, some of them heading to restaurants, and some of them look like they might be heading to their room, which is probably where I should go now. Let's just hope my bag's there. Oh, good, my bag's here. Fantastic. How handy is that? You just bring your bags. Okay, so far so good. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. And that view. Oh my gosh, I could wake up to this every single day. It's a lot more space than I thought there would be. A sofa, some nice relaxing spaces. That bed looks huge. Yeah, I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna really like this. So what stopped me from going on a cruise before? Well, so many cruise lines, I just don't know where to start. Help finding the ship features, itinerary, and sailing dates to match is where Not Just Travel come into their own. Booking with a travel consultant from Not Just Travel is a very personal service. With cruise specialist training, help navigating the array of options is a must. As a home working travel consultant, they have the time to focus on the details. Literally just a WhatsApp away is so convenient and costs you nothing for the service, so why not? This is not my typical holiday. I've never been on a cruise before. I've never even considered booking a cruise. Yet here we are on the Norwegian Prima, just off the coast of Norway in the North Sea. And I'm told that there is everything that I should expect on board the ship, but a lot more. Apparently there's a few surprises. So let's go and discover what those are. Steakhouse on a ship. Amazing. Steakhouse, sushi, Italian, teppanyaki, Mexican, the list goes on. Fleetwood Mac, anyone? So I would absolutely expect to be able to get coffee on board a cruise ship, but not a Starbucks, surely. So I do quite like that I've just been able to pay for my Starbucks with my room key. This thing is incredible. It gets you on and off the ship, it's all you need. It gets you coffees, you tap at dinner. Amazing. It's great. There are so many activities on board. There's no chance of being bored. This is absolutely not something I expected to see. Clearly we're at sea, it's windy, we're in the middle of the North Sea, we're just off the coast of Norway. The ship is in motion and yet here we have it, a racetrack. It's crazy, it's crazy. So this is something I'm really starting to enjoy, that they've created these beautiful artistic spaces on the ship. I thought the fixtures and fittings were stunning. I loved looking at those, but the fact that all of a sudden you can come across an art exhibition or a sculpture garden or just, beautiful, intricate designs, they've really thought about the detail, and it's in the most unexpected place, really. It's just a delight to come across. There's so much on the ship to keep you occupied. So actually waking up in a different place every morning just feels like an added bonus. We've just had our first few steps in Norway, which is my very, very first time in this country. So we've come into the port in Oslo to try and take in some of these amazing sights in this historic Viking city. And so we're here just now for a few hours where I just have packed light this tiny little bag. It's everything I need because the rest of the stuff, of course, is left on the ship, so I can travel really lightly, which is amazing. I've brought my phone, I've brought my key to get back into the room, and of course, I've brought some cash, because I do plan to go and enjoy a bit of lunch. So come on, we'll go and see Oslo. Just found this lovely promenade, so we're gonna go and have a look and see what's up there. The fact that we woke up in Oslo and have just stepped off into a completely different country, it's been a very different experience, and now being able to sit and take it all in, it's perfect. It's time for coffee. We've had a few hours sightseeing around Oslo, and there is no better feeling than returning after an adventure to our floating hotel. Can't wait to step back aboard. So I was told that on a cruise ship you can get whatever you want, whatever time you want it. But what I wasn't anticipating was when you come into some of the restaurants, like a food hall like this, that first of all, there's so many different cuisines that you can choose from, but also they're cooking everything from scratch. Isn't this amazing that you walk past and you think this is clearly an art installation? There's all these incredible figurines in these glass boxes mounted up on the wall. And as you can see, if you look closely, they have a sort of Day of the Dead Mexican theme to them. And they're all beautiful, intricate sculptures. In actual fact, this is the outside of the Mexican restaurant that is located on the ship. I just didn't realise how much of a highlight these specialty dining choices would be, and variety really is the spice of life. Now you can book with these on board, but ask your travel consultant about getting a few of these places included in your package. You will not regret it. What's more quintessentially Nordic than the sea leading out to that beautiful lighthouse? It's like picture postcard perfect. You know, sometimes when you're on holiday, you feel like you want to capture every moment and you spend a lot of time taking your phone out, taking pictures and videos or messaging people. But actually, right now, I'm not thinking of anyone back home, and I'm certainly not getting my phone out. This is just, it's like therapy. There is nothing boring about the activities on board this cruise ship. Everything from a spa and racetrack to live music, comedy, theatre, or even just hanging out by the pool.
Most of the time, I don't have to track my spend. Why? Because so much is included in your package on a cruise. It means I can just enjoy the experience to the full. We've just arrived in Geiranger and we've come very early in the morning for sunrise. There's this lovely passage as you come in to the town, but the cloud is rather low today. It's not the best welcome, but it feels a very Nordic welcome to Geiranger. So we might not catch the sun splitting the sky, but I hear there's some beautiful waterfalls, and of course Geiranger is an excellent place for adventure travel. So there will be a number of people heading off onshore today and trying a few of the activities, and I hear kayaking through the fjords is one of them, but there's also this beautiful, quaint little town to explore. Now that I've experienced a cruise for myself, I am inspired. There are so many places to visit in a single trip, it's very exciting. Where would you go? For how long? Speak to your Not Just Travel consultant, secure your first cruise and find out for yourself.
So when you look at this, you clearly think chemistry, and of course improv can only mean one thing. It's a comedy club on board, an actual space that's completely dedicated to stand-up comedy, where every single night you have great comedians on performing for people. What? It's amazing. With a capacity for 3,000 guests and 1,500 staff, you might think it would be quite busy on board. But in fact, we haven't been queuing for any of the restaurants. And all around the ship, you'll find beautiful spaces, such as in the observation lounge. And here they have separated spaces. They've created these lovely little areas. So everyone's doing something different. You know, there's people really glammed up, maybe ahead of dinner in the sushi restaurant perhaps, and other people sitting playing Monopoly, or just others having a drink. You know, it's a really peaceful place, and it definitely feels like an escape from the rest of the ship. In the VR Galaxy Centre, you can experience cutting-edge technology, everything from boxing to alien invasions and even monster trucks. What an amazing life it must be to live out here on one of these homes, looking out onto the water and just watching the world go by. It looks like something out of a film. Bradley, kind of matches quite well, doesn't it? So this is good to know, that if you forget something, or if you need something, an essential, there's places like this you can come and buy your toothpaste, which I happen to be running out of, I know. This opulent spa is such a serene escape from the rest of the ship. It's a real treat to come and spend some time here. This is obviously, I mean, to be able to come in here for sunrise into the spa. And this is the relaxation area where when you've had some treatments, you can come and just relax and unwind. This is one area of the ship you can't really access unless you use the spa. And you can see why so many people want to come down and use it in the morning when you get to see that beautiful sunrise. So it was a lovely surprise when I sat down and realised all of these beds are heated. I can see why so many people come in and fall asleep here. Oh, beautiful. Pretty extraordinary that this ship has facilities like this. A spa like this you would find on an amazing country escape, but actually we're in the middle of the North Sea and I can enjoy these beautiful facilities, especially this pool. Swimming about in this is just magical. On board there is a lot I expected to see, like the duty-free shopping or the shore excursion desk to help you with your online visits. But you'll find London and Broadway musicals in this 3-story theatre. Surprisingly, the range of people on this cruise is very diverse. People from literally every corner of the world. It's a very sociable atmosphere and making new friends here is quite easy. When you consider just how much is included in the cruise, the price is so often amazing value.
I've discovered so much about cruise that I didn't know before. And for a holiday I never would have considered booking, I realise I've been missing out on so much. I've actually met a number of people on this cruise who've chosen to extend their journey. They came out for 7 days, they loved it so much that they're staying on for the next leg. I think I might join them.